besides the fact that my first word was book, there was another instance that made me realize that I definitely wanted to be a writer. My dad was an engineer by trade, but a poet by nature, so I grew up reading his poetry and watching him write it. And I remember very vividly being 10 years old and wanting to write just like my dad. But instead of writing poetry because I can't rhyme to save my life, I decided to write a short story. So I ran upstairs and got my Eeyore notebook with the pink pages that I was saving for a special occasion, and I sat down on the couch and started writing. And I probably sat there for an hour writing and illustrating this story. And when I finished, I thought, this is my masterpiece. Everyone in the world will want to read this story, and when they do, they will worship me because it's that good. The plot was amazing, the characters were fabulous, needless to say, the writing was absolutely superb. But what my 10-year-old self didn't realize is that I had essentially plagiarized a scene from a Lemony Snicket novel, except that I changed the main characters into puppies and added a sing-along. But in my mind, it was the single greatest piece of literature on the planet. Reading it back now, it's completely awful. It sounds like somebody was having a psychotic break while writing a story about puppies and balloons. When I didn't get the response I was expecting, I realized that writing isn't easy. It's a lot of work, and you can't bust out a 500-page novel in an hour. But even though my story was horrible, I decided that I wanted to be a writer, and that I would keep trying to improve until my stories didn't involve orphaned puppies and sing-alongs. I still have that Eeyore notebook with the pink pages, and I look back at it sometimes to remind myself how much I have improved. I may never publish a best-selling novel, but at least what I write now is better than that story that I plagiarized from a Lemony Snicket book.